Um, First, I want to talk about this year. It's been great. We'll talk about dating, how that's going so far. Um, yeah. Well, let me give you a backstory. For last couple of years, my studies were like not allowed to have a girlfriend and stuff, so I didn't have a girlfriend, right? And this year, of the dogs, my dogs were like, well, we'll allow you to have a girlfriend until the end of the year. So I was allowed to have a girlfriend until the end of the year. If I wanted to have a girlfriend, I could, but it wasn't necessary. I didn't have to. It's just optional. But it was like I took the opportunity because I thought, who knows when I'll have one again. So like I started, searching for a girlfriend basically. And, the first thing I did, I had a crush on this girl, turned 19. Let's call her Sarah for now, right? And let's call her Sarah. And then first thing I did, I texted her. I told her, just texted her. I said hi. She responded, hi, just basic texting and stuff. And then I asked her to be my girlfriend. I was like, can you please be my girlfriend? Also, I thought, what's the easiest way to get a girlfriend? Just ask her to be a girlfriend. She says yes. I was trying my luck, really. But this whole, you know, she's my crush. She was my crush, but I just wanted one because I never had a girlfriend. So I asked her out, and she said, "Well, I don't really know you like that because I just know you." And she was right. She knows me. She's my classmate. Just been a classmate for the last 3 years, but I never talked to her at all. So yeah, I got where she was coming from. So I told her, that's okay. I mean, we can work from there, right? I mean, we can get to know each other better. She was like, okay, all right, sure, we can get to know each other. That's what we did. We started talking. I mean, like texting and stuff, like on the first day and stuff. And yeah, it was going great for a little bit. And then I said something. There was a profile pic. A profile pic in her on WhatsApp. Something. She had a profile pic of it was like a baby in the dark. It was really. It was like Halloween when kids gather around the fire and tell stories and stuff, or light a flashlight in their face. It looked kind of like that kind of creepy image. I thought it was like a Halloween movie, something like Chucky or something. So I was like, who's that creepy kid on your profile? I mean, who's that creepy baby in your profile pic? And she was like, that's my baby. I was like, oh shit. I was like, why is she gonna talk like that? Yeah, she was offended by that. She was like, hey, what, if you're gonna offend, if you're gonna come here and, you know, uh, insult me and my kid, then just please don't do that. Just fuck off. Basically, that's what she said. I was like, I'm sorry. I kept that down for a little bit. I was like, you know what, let me just relax and not talk to her for a little bit. Let me just let her cool down because I see she's angry about this thing. To be fair, call the kid creepy. Um, anyways, let it go by for like a couple of weeks. Still no girlfriend, by the way. Still don't have a girlfriend. At this point, I'm like, I wonder if this whole thing is gonna work. I'm gonna have a girlfriend. So I texted another girl. I was like, you know what? Let me just leave it for now with her. Maybe I'll go back to her. I don't know. Texted another girl. What's her name? We'll call her Aloy. Call her Aloy. Text Aloy. She's like the hottest girl in class, basically, because she's like Miss, like district or something, Like, for example, if you had a state, she's like Miss State, a runner-up, actually. So, I text her and do the same thing, like, can you please be my girlfriend? She's completely freaked out, as you can understand. Like, she doesn't know me at all, so she's never seen me because COVID, right? COVID-19, so we've never, like, actually seen each other. So I'm like, hey, I'm your classmate, how you doing? Can you please be my girlfriend? Freaked out, super freaked out as well. As you can imagine, her response wasn't very, you know, actually she was like, do you want me to be your girlfriend? Is that it? I think the only reason you want me to be your girlfriend is because you don't have sex with me. You want? And I was like, well, I mean, I want to be your girlfriend because I want you to be my girlfriend because I want you to be my girlfriend. But also, yeah. And that, I think, was what made her to ultimately, be like, hey, I'm gonna expose you and stuff, and, like, okay. And, she was like, don't do this to me again, okay? I was like, I'm sorry. I just want to compliment your soul. She blocked me. And, yeah, that didn't go well. Nothing ever went well from there on. I don't think anything went well with my dating life and my trying to get a girlfriend. I don't know. So I was like, let me try again, one more time, one more. Hopefully, that's gonna work out, right? Maybe I'm just not lucky. Maybe it's just not my lucky day or whatever. So next day, I'm like, okay, that didn't work out. That didn't work out. I try. High school crush. I had a crush on this girl in high school. She had a crush on me actually first, and then what happened was ended up not having, dating each other. I've never dated a girl before. Never like actually had a girlfriend. Never dated anyone. So I asked her. I greeted her and told her it's been a while and stuff. I was like, yep, it's been a while. Desperate attempt. Asked her again. Could you please be my girlfriend? She was like, well, actually, I'm seeing someone right now. He's like, okay, it's cool. But let me tell you how this actually happened. I was like, before I told her I wanted to be my girlfriend, I was like, I just gave her a little brief, like, history. I was like, you remember high school when you used to have a crush on me? And I tell you something. I had a crush on you too, I just was too afraid to tell you. Now, have no fear. Like Batman, you know? Kind of embarrassing thing to say, because say all that stuff, Batman, have no fear, because I was referencing, like, now a lot of things I say actually reference video games, to be honest. Like, I just want to compliment your soul thing came from FIFA 14, the song, and also the Batman thing, I have no fear, it's come from a video game called Batman Arkham Knight. As you can tell, I'm a nerd. I mean, I have no fear stuff, Scarecrow, and yeah, I just wanted to feel cool. It was like, I have no fear, I'm Batman. The Dark Knight. So I told her that. At the end of it all, she was like, nope, I'm good. I have a boyfriend or whatever. I was like, oh man, that really hurt my feelings, by the way. She was wish didn't know. I have a boyfriend, I don't know why. But, I don't know, man, I slept that day because it was the last, event for texting and stuff, and so I slept. As you Kind of heartbroken. I was like, man, I don't want to do this anymore. And the next day we had a school test or something. So I went to school, and I mean university, by the way. Yeah, it's a test university. So I went to school. Discouraged. I was like, you know what, fuck this. I don't have to, they said, the watchdog said, I don't have to have a girlfriend, right? Said they're allowing me to have a girlfriend, but I don't have to have one. I'm allowed, it's like optional. And also, another thing I should mention, watchdogs are like, you're allowed to have sex with your girlfriend. Which is important because before that I wasn't allowed to have sex, regardless of whether I had a girlfriend or not. I wasn't allowed to have, like, hypothetically speaking, I could have, there's a loophole in that, right? But if you meet someone for the first time, they're not your girlfriend, you have sex with them. Does that mean you're your girlfriend? No, you're not. You just had someone you had sex with. So they'll close that loophole by saying, I'm not allowed to have sex, I'm not allowed to have a girlfriend. So I'm still a virgin, right? And I never had a girlfriend before. I'm 21 years old. So you can understand why I was trying to get a girlfriend. First of all, I'm just trying to get a girlfriend. Second of all, I'm trying to get a girlfriend and what comes with that. So I was like, forget it. I don't want to do it. Like, but for temporarily, I was like, forget it, I don't want to do it. And then I went to school, apparently the test was canceled. But I go to school anyway because, I planned for the day and stuff, so I just like to complete the mission, complete the schedule. So I go there, I study instead, I study all day. And then about 5:30, it's time to leave. And then I was about to leave. This girl comes up to me and she's like, I'm sorry, I'm a little sick, and please just accompany me. As I'm walking, I'm like, because I'm going in the same direction she's going, so I'm like, oh, we're going the same way, so might as well just go. I guess she's like, I'm gonna pass out or something, I need someone to accompany me, whatever. So we start talking, and immediately in my mind, I'm like, Jesus, what are the odds, right? I say I'm gonna give up on dating in my head, and all of a sudden this girl comes up and she's like, hey, can you accompany me? And we're going, like, moving in the same direction, going to the bus, right? So I'm like, wow, what are the odds? What if she's the one or something? What if this is my girlfriend? What if those dogs were like, yep, you gotta have a girlfriend this year, and we got someone for you, exactly who you want. If you need someone, you don't have to actually like engage with on social media. You just talk to her face to face or whatever. So we started talking because we're going to the bus stop. Like, what she's doing, because we're doing IT. I don't know what she was doing. I think office tech or something. So we talk, and it's great, Obviously, there's moments of silence in the conversation because it's me, I'm not like conversationalist. It's not my job, right? I'm just a guy. He was here to, be a nerd and stuff. So we talk, and then it was great. I loved it. But fear like comes in. Hey, what if I don't see her again? So I asked for a number. I'm like, can I get your number? He's like, chill. What's your name? I'm like, Teresa. I was like, what's yours? He tells me your name. V. I probably no one knows about this, but your name was V, right? I was like, okay. She gave me her number. I gave her my phone. She thought it was an iPhone for some reason. I was like, is this an iPhone? I'm like, no, it's not. But it was dark, so she couldn't tell. And she gave me a number, and I was like, thank you, V. Be in touch. I didn't say thank you, V, actually. I don't know what her name was. She told me a wrong name, and then in my phone, she put her real name because she was like, she was ashamed of her real name. Because it's like a boy's name, So I called her V because it's like the short form for V, and I could tell she was ashamed of her full name. Anyway, problem like, going home. We're late for the bus actually. The bus was like 30 minutes late, I'm standing there like thinking, what if being late for the bus has something to do with V? Hypothetically, what if What if V is like a trap, right? I'm thinking maybe it's like God. No way, like, she's the one. I don't think it's the devil telling me. I mean, no, she's the devil, like, testing me, or it's the watchdogs testing me. Like, yeah, testing me. Devil tricking me, or the watchdogs testing me. Two different things, by the way. Two different kind of enemies, people, except watchdogs. But I'm thinking all that while I'm standing there and about to catch a bus. Um, Bus comes very late, by the way, like an hour late. So I can really see, like, because I'm a schedule guy, so I'm late for the event, for the next event, which is, I don't know what the next event was. Take a shower or eat or something. So I'm like very late, and I get to rest where I live, my residence, my student residence. Get there very late, like 15 or something minutes late. So I have to apologize to the watchdogs. I'm like, I'm sorry for being late and stuff. She has me wondering, is this the right girl? Is this the right girl? But I'm not, doubting, because I'm like, the circumstances we met in a very, what are the odds? Like 5:30 p.m. Both of us going to the bus, same direction, same time. She's like, "Oh, I need someone." I'm like, "What?" And I felt like I needed that because, just yesterday, last night, my high school crush told me she had a boyfriend, and that kind of broke my heart. And felt like she was the one. She was validating. She was like, "It's gonna be alright." So it felt like it had to be right. She's the one. So yeah, uh, I don't text her like the same day, like same day I met her. I'm like, chill out a little bit. Plus, it wasn't an event, So the next day I text her, I think. No, next day I don't text her. I call her. Jesus Christ, I'm kind of a player in like this regard, because the previous girls that I was texting, I didn't give up on them, right? Because I was like, I just, if I get one, then the rest, fuck them, right? I'll be like, what, the rest, I won't bother them anymore. But it's one of those things where you like play multiple mouse traps, hoping you can catch just one of the rats, and that could be like your girlfriend. In this case, the rats are the girlfriends. So I don't want to like put my eggs in one basket, if you want to put it like, or just want to put it in multiple baskets. Right? Whichever one hatches first, that's the one. That's my chicken right there. So at this point, I'm gonna call all these girls up, and I'm gonna sing for them. Billie Holiday's "Easy Living," right? Because that's my favorite song. Again, video game reference, Fallout 4. I heard that game. I heard the song from Fallout 4, and that kind of influenced me. The reason my video games influenced me a lot because of the Watch Dogs as well. But anyway, I call first girl up. What's her name? Sarah. Remember Sarah? My high school crush. Now, I create, like, this is an event. This is a job. This is a task. This is a mission, right? I included it in my Google Calendar as like a schedule. So so my plan was, I'm gonna call her. I'm gonna talk to her for like a few minutes, and then I'm gonna sing her the song. It's kind of like a romantic thing I was trying to do. And I call Sarah, and she doesn't pick up the phone, right? I guess she's off run, or phone is off or something. So the backup plan was that if she doesn't pick up the phone, I'm going to send her a VN. Instead, I'm going to sing her the song as a VN, right? So I do that. I sing the song on WhatsApp. I record myself, send the VN to Sarah. Next girl, I call the next girl up. I think it was, wait, Amber. I forgot about that, right? Amber. This girl called Amber. I also texted her because she's like great, and I kind of like her. I like her a lot, actually. This year, I like her more than Sarah. And Amber, man, I texted Amber. I told her to be my girlfriend. She was like, "Well, I like you, great guy. I didn't know you like that." She was like, I mean, no, she didn't say I didn't know you like that. She said, "I didn't think of us that way," right? She kind of made me feel some kind of way, but she didn't say no. She was like, "I didn't think of you like that. I didn't know you like that. I was like, started thinking about it, Amber. And I gave her like a pending thing. And I left her alone after that. And then now I'm calling her. Obviously, her phone goes offline as well. She's apparently, I don't know. So backup plan again is if she doesn't pick up, I have to send her a VN. So I send her a VN too, sing her a song. Living for you is easy living. It's easy to live when you're in love, and I'm so in love. That song. You should look it up. Billie Holiday, Easy to Living. Send her this song as a VN. Move on to the next girl. Don't have time to dwell on anything. I just do it. Move on. Do it. Move on. Next girl is what did I call her? Eloy, right? The girl that's hot, the one that's Miss, district or something. She's like pageant queen, the hottest girl in the class, literally, the hottest girl, probably the hottest in the whole school, actually, technically, because she's like Miss District. So I call her. She answers the phone. By the way, remember? Did I tell you that she blocked me? Right? She blocked me. I think I told you that because she thought I was being creepy. Because I told her. To be fair, I told her the truth. And the truth is creepy. Okay, let me tell you something. The truth is fucking creepy because the watchdogs were like, we'll allow you to have a girlfriend, and we'll allow you to have sex with her. Obviously consensually, but she's be allowed to have sex with her. You don't have to have sex with her, but you can if you want to. If she wants to. So I mentioned both of those things. I was like, yo, can it be a girlfriend? It's like the watchdogs allowed me to have a girlfriend, and they allowed me to have sex with her. So I think that kind of creeped her out, and she blocked me. And also something about complimenting myself. I think that gamer was kind of freaked out. What? Because she acted a fool about it. She was like, I'm gonna expose you. Made me feel like yeah, like a real creep. She made me feel like a real creep. And like Stacy, a couple of minutes on, she blocked me in that. So I call her now. Obviously, we're not in good terms. So I call her, and first thing I do, I try to apologize. Dude, she dropped. Man, she dropped my call. You gotta understand, like, Jesus.
What kind of name is that? Lucky Dog, Year of the Dog.
You gotta understand. I'm a watchdog, and like, I plan things, and she was in my plans, right? She was in my fucking plans, my calendar. I told her I'd say both there. Call Aloy. I literally wrote her name down. And if she doesn't answer, I'm gonna send her a VN. So I get really pissed that I didn't complete the mission. Because I'm supposed to call her and I'm supposed to sing for her, right? So now that I called her and she's like dropped the call, it means I didn't get a chance to sing for her. Which means I'm like stuck in this weird middle situation where I didn't complete the mission. If she allowed me to sing and then drop the call, then I would have been like satisfied with like whatever. At least I completed the mission. But I didn't. I didn't sing for her. So I was so pissed off. So fucking pissed off. One of the call bells like, nah, she's probably gonna drop the call again. So I just sent her a VN. I was like, fuck it. I'm so pissed, but I'll send her the VN. I sang the song, I sent her the VN. That went, yeah, whatever. You could tell the VN too that I was kind of had an attitude about it. Anyway, next girl, high school crush, right? High school crush. I don't know what I called her because these names are not real, but the stories are real. The names just to protect the people. My high school crush. I call her up. She answers the phone. Remember, my high school crush said she has a boyfriend and stuff, so she couldn't do it. I was like, I just want to talk to you for a little bit. And I talked to her, asked her how she's been doing since high school, because that's the last time I spoke to her, last time I saw her. She was like, well, you still studying? Because I heard she's studying somewhere, like university, Dublin University or something. And she's like, yeah, I'm still studying. Like, you're studying? She had told me. I forgot what she studied, by the way. I don't know what she told me. I don't remember. We keep talking for a little bit. And I was like, can I sing you a song? I was like, so actually, I think The Crush was the first one I called, to be honest. Yeah, Crush was the first one I called. Yeah. Or the second, I don't know. I don't remember which was the first one I called. But hers went really well. Like, she was kind and stuff. And I talked to her and I completed the mission. I sang her the song and she felt great. Or guilty, I don't know what she felt. But yeah, she texted me later. She was like, oh, thank you for the song. That was really nice of you. And I was like, oh, no problem. That's me, I'm a nice guy, right? And Amber texted me too. She was like, thank you for the song. That's cute. I like it. It was flattering. I was like, yep, that's me. I'm a flattering guy. Because I sent her the VN. She didn't pick up the phone, so I sent her the VN. And also, my crush, my 2019 crush, sent her the VN as well, remember? She was like, okay, that's her response, literally. She was like, okay, and I don't blame her. Last thing I said to her was, that baby looks weird. I try to, like, say sorry, try to, it's my son too, kind of shit. But I didn't even know she had a baby, that's why I said that. Because I didn't know the baby was hers in the first place. And to be fair, the baby didn't look creepy. Anyways, she was like, okay. So let me stick to, at this point, every single girl at this point and how none of them became my girlfriend, right? Every single girl that I'm telling you about, how none of them became my girlfriend because I didn't even get to that stage, to the dating stage. I didn't get to that, no. Oh yeah, by the way, I called V. Jesus Christ. Called V as well. V was one of the girls I called as well. Talked to her, went great. She was like, and I called her. I was like, hey, how you doing? How you doing? It was like, great. So the buses were late that day, huh? The buses were late. How did you get home safe? She was like, yep, got home safe. I was like, great. Just wanted to talk to you a little bit. So how you doing? Because she was sick, right? As we were walking the bus stop, remember? The bus stop girl, V, one we were walking with, and then she was like, before I pass out, talk to you, can walk to the bus stop, and we talked, and we asked for a number, and she gave me a number. And V, right? That girl, V. And I called her, talked to her, asked her how she's doing. Is she okay? She should take pills if she's still sick. Apparently she's still a little bit sick under the weather. So I asked her, like, you should take some pills and stuff, you should see a doctor or whatever. Acting like, I give a shit and stuff, because that's the important stuff. And lay your eggs in a basket and your traps and going to catch a mouse. You gotta act like you give a shit. Put some cheese in there, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, you really gotta see a doctor about this flu, it could be COVID. Could be COVID. Yeah, whatever. She was like, oh, great, next time can you please text me? It's like, sure. But she appreciated the gesture that I actually called her and stuff. And then I sang her a song and she appreciated it even more. She was like, oh, that's so sweet. I'm like, yep. Are you sure you don't do this with other girls? I'm like, nope. And I've literally done it to like 4 other girls. Such a douche, right? Such a douche. At the same freaking time, like calling, and I was taking a shower, I was doing it too. I was like supposed to take a shower anyway. Water was up, but I tried taking a shower. I was naked, literally naked in the bathroom, calling these girls up and singing Billie Holiday for them. Billie Holiday's Easy Living song for them. She's like, you don't do this with the girls, right? I'm like, no, of course not. You're the only one special. Such a liar. Such a fucking, things you do to manipulate girls. Anyways. From then on, I get a chance to go out on a date with V, right? Believe that shit? We got a chance to go out with V. Actual fucking date. She was like, V, I want to see you, we should hang out together or something again. I was like, okay, cool. I was like, oh, can you do it tomorrow? He's like, yeah, sure. And I go to school. I told her I'm going to meet her at school. She doesn't come to school. I call her, like, where the hell are you at? I'm at school right now. Where are you at? She tells me she's at her residence, student residence, and she has the online test or something. I'm like, okay. Because I created an event for her. I like planned the whole thing up. Because previous day I asked her if she, like, what's her favorite meal and stuff. What's her favorite restaurant choice or something. She told me it was McDonald's and stuff. So I had a whole date thing lined up and event planned up. So she didn't pitch up, and long story short, asked her where she is at. She told me she's at a residence in somewhere, right? I was like, okay, I'm coming to you then. She was like, okay. She didn't believe I was coming, but I did come. Took a bus because it's serious. I had like an event planned, so I was like, gotta complete the mission. Had to complete the fucking mission. And I put it in my plans. I gotta execute the fucking plans, right? So I'm like, I gotta have this date, right? I gotta try anyway. So take a bus, drop off at the residence, Then I call her, I'm like, I'm outside, come outside. She comes outside, she meets me. I'm wearing my suit, by the way. See the suit that I'm wearing right here? It's called a Lucky Dog suit. I don't know if that's what I should call it, but basically watchdogs are like, you need a suit. I mean, no, you need clothes. And that's what I bought. I bought a freaking suit, a bow tie, and whole freaking outfit, like a whole black and white suit. As you can see down here, I have black pants. I can't see because the screen and stuff. It's kind of ends here. And about like white shoes, dude, that's my favorite outfit ever, right? So when I wore that outfit that morning, I knew I was going on a date with her. So when I wore that outfit, I was like, I'm gonna get a girlfriend. No way she's gonna reject this fucking suit. This is your dog suit. This freaking suit that I'm wearing is in like WhatsApp profile pic. It's like the watchdog's holding, like, it's a watchdog suit, man. She cannot reject me while wearing this suit. Because I was that confident. I was like, no way. She's like, I'm gonna have a girlfriend today. I was even thinking about like, whoa, it's gonna be a great day. But I'm obviously not naive. You know what I'm saying? I don't go out without like a backup plan. So I knew that whatever the conclusion, it had to be a conclusion. It had to be a yes or a no. I didn't want it to be a maybe. I wanted it to be my girlfriend. No, I'm not gonna be a girlfriend. Be my girlfriend? Yes, I'm gonna be a girlfriend. Obviously, I secretly was hoping she'd be my girlfriend because I was wearing a fucking suit. But anyways, whatever the outcome, I was prepared for it. I really was. I prepared myself for it. And she saw me in the suit and she was like, okay, where's the suit? I was like, yeah, I'm a suit guy. I love suits. Before we even reached McDonald's, she was like, hey, I need to tell you something. You're a nice guy. And I was like, wait, stop right there. Dude, we haven't even started the date, okay? Just let me finish the date. And then you can tell me this. I'm a nice guy. Because I know what I'm a nice guy comes after that. It's like, but, I know what comes after that. It's like you're going to tell me, I can't do this or whatever. But it's too late. We're on a date. Can we just finish the date? I'm hungry. Can I just have some McDonald's, please, before you forgive me a no? So just give me a chance, alright? She's like, okay, let's go. We go to McDonald's. We have Big Mac, right? Coffee. I buy that shit for her. Guys, I think she don't want to go through all the trouble. I mean, she knows she's gonna say no anyway, but I wanted to go through the trouble because I wanted to finish the fucking mission. I include the thing in the plan, and I gotta finish the plan. So I'm like, I have to finish the date, but I have to start the date. So I was like, please don't tell me anything right now. Just let's go through the date. Let's eat. Let's enjoy ourselves. Let's have fun. When the date's finished, you can tell me whatever you want to tell me. Whether it's a yes or no, I'll take it, whatever. And then we go through the date. She plays along too. She really cares. Like, acts like it anyway, because she's like, asking questions, and I'm like, yep, she's really good at this, pretending to have a date. Yep. Like, I love it. That's what most students' effort is. Trying matters. Yeah, have a date. It was nice. I loved it. I enjoyed it, and then have Big Mac. I'm really not in the mood to eat because I'm kind of full. And she's like, nah, I'm good anyway. She takes her food, she puts it in a takeaway, she asks for a takeaway package, and she puts it in the bag. She's like, okay. But she's not rude about it. She's like, I'm sorry that I just ate, that's the thing, And I'm understanding. I'm like, okay, that's fine. You don't have to force yourself to eat if you're not hungry. And anyway, I'm not hungry either. I'm just grab a little bit of fries, eat a little bit of those, and put my stuff in the bag, my food in the bag. Big Mac, I haven't even touched it. Just drink my coffee instead, finish my coffee. And now we go home, right? About to walk, and obviously this is the chance this is the time where I like conclude everything. So I'm like, hey, I like you a lot, V. I like you a lot, And can you please be my girlfriend? This day is on no part now. She's like, no, I'm sorry, I can't. You're too young for me. I was like, oh man, really, please. I just want you to please. She's like, I'm sorry, please. She's like, no, I can't. She walks right to the bus stop, and a little heartbroken, but go back to school because I'm supposed to study. I go back and keep on studying, and then I go home and tell my roommates because they asked me about it. They're like, "Yo, bro, you're wearing a suit today. Are you going on a date or something?" I was like, "Yep." Told them about it. They laughed their asses out, and I'm like laughing my ass out because they're laughing because I've never made a person laugh like that before. So I'm laughing my ass out, and I feel good ultimately because laughter is the best medicine for real. Like after like a day that's like you've been so sad and stuff because of them without the way that you were because you're wearing a fucking suit. Mission that part, I was like, "What's even wearing a bow tie, guys?" They were laughing, bro. Dude, you were wearing a bow tie and you were wearing a suit, a special suit and everything. She said, "No." And you took her to McDonald's and shit. Oh man, it's so funny. And I was laughing. I was like, man, this shit's crazy. At the end of the day, I see a text from her, like a dozen texts, like a lot of texts. She's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, but like I said, you're too young for me to try and explain yourself now. I think she feels guilty or something." And I'm like, "Good night, V." That's all I say. Like, "Good night, V." And in the morning, I greet her. I'm like, "Good morning, V." She was like, "Good morning." And I just talk. I know it's over. I've accepted it. I've accepted that it's over. At this point, I'm just talking. Just making conversation because I don't want to be that guy. All mean faced because the girl said no. No, I'm like, let's just talk a little bit. Talk to her a little bit. And I ask, anyway, how old are you, V? Just out of curiosity, not really that give a shit. Out of curiosity, how old are you? It's like, I'm 25. And apparently I'm 21, so she's like 4 years older than me. But okay. So you don't date any guy like younger than you? So I say that, and she sees that as a way of me like trying to warm back to her. Obviously she's like, no, Tanisha, listen, I told you it's not gonna work out. I was like, I know, I'm sorry. And that's where it ended. I didn't ever text her back after that. I never said anything else. I never greeted her or anything. Because I knew it's over. It was over the day she said I'm older than you. That McDonald's wearing a suit, you know? So she's out. She's out of the question for good, right? I go back to what I call Sarah. I call her Sarah. The one where I texted her, I told her, "Go, my baby's creepy." Go back to that girl, right? Text her again, like, "How you doing?" Because it's been like 2 weeks now. I'm sure she's forgotten about that, or she's at least forgiven me. And I'm processing her. I sent her a VN. Me singing the Billie Holiday's "Easy Living." I thought that would kind of make up for it. And she was kind of like, loose a little bit. She was like, "Okay, whatever. I'm not holding any grudges or whatever." So we talked a lot. We texted over, texted back and forth. I was like, "Hey, can you go out and date with me tomorrow?" She was like, "What date?" I was like, "Travel date, go somewhere, go on a date." And obviously, she didn't respond until the next day. And then I woke up at like 3 in the morning, and I said, "Looking forward to our date today. Looking forward to having a date with you today, and just call me, when you're ready to go. I'll pick you up." Yeah, that's it. That's how I heard the text. And then at about like 11 a.m., texted me back. She was like, what the fuck? I didn't say I was gonna go on a date with you. I mean, you can't just tell me at the last minute. I was like, I told you yesterday. She was like, well, you've got to prepare me. I don't even know I'm going. I told her I'm going to this, I'm going to show my dad, right? Going on this travel date. Call me a TV guy. We're gonna watch some TV and let's study together. You know, I told her that. I was like, I'm sorry, I can't. It's the last minute. Just can't do that to me. Which is sad because I could put it in my plans again, right? Put a girl in my plans again. Fucking did that. Which is not cool, but you know what? The good thing is I had a backup plan. I'm not the kind of guy that goes without a backup plan. If she says no, I know when to give up. I know like when to you know. And if I give up, I probably won't come back again. So I give up. I sent her the original Billie Holiday song. It was like a giving up protocol that I had for the event. I was like, if she says yes, no, and if she like hesitates, says no, my giving up protocol is I'll send her this Billie Holiday song that I sang for her. But this time I sent her the original song, not me saying the original song. I sent her the song. That was me like giving up to basically like, you know, I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore. That was it. I gave up on her. My 2019 crush gave up on her. I just had a picture. Amber, I never asked her out, like, to go out on a date officially because I like her too much. I was scared to be rejected, to be honest. So all of these things, you can see none of them girls working out for me. And then I'm like, okay, well maybe I should just actually talk to a girl face to face. Try one more time, one more fucking time. Because I'm a virgin, I want to break my virginity. Kind of embarrassing admitting that. But yeah, I'm gonna do it. Not just that, I just want to have a girlfriend, okay? Can I have a girlfriend? I've never had one before in my life. And, so, I go to school with the intention of asking a girl out. Just like getting a number, basically. Go to school, and I write in the event I'm gonna study. Obviously, I'm gonna study, but at some point, I'm gonna talk to a girl and get a number. So I go, and the event ends at about 5 o'clock. So I'm always procrastinating. I'm like, should I go now? Should I ask her out? Should I ask a girl out now? But the situation is never, ideal. Usually, the ideal situation is like a girl's alone, no one else around. You ask her out. But there's never that situation. The situation that presents itself that easily. It's usually just around a lot of people, or there are a lot of people around. I don't like that kind of situation. A lot of people listening into my conversation. Guys just judging how I approach or like my moves and stuff. And I don't have any moves. But you know what I mean. It's like not comfortable. People listening to the conversation. So I just never like find the right thing. But now I've got like 30 minutes left. It's like half past 4, right? Got 30 minutes left till the event ends, and I really have to find a girl to ask and like ask her for a number and get a number. So go to the library. I'm like, okay, because the library's quiet. Maybe I'll find a girl. Go to the library. I see a girl sitting in the corner. I'm like, okay, I might go to her, but let me go to the library downstairs first. I go downstairs to see if there's a lot of people. I take a laptop. I book a laptop. I do a little thing, do a little studying, because the event study. We'll go out at some point, ask for a number, but the main event is a study. So I study for a while. I see a girl next to me. She's a lot taller than I am, so I kind of freak out. And also, like the guy isn't. And it's really quiet too. They can hear me, so I'm like, I can do that. I cannot do that. So I just, I finish what I'm doing. I go upstairs to the girl I saw in the corner. Go to her instead, and I talk to her. I'm like, how you doing? She's like, great. Tells me she's in as I ask her, I told her I'm in IT, I'm in final year at university. She's second year. She's doing what is it? Management. What is it called? I don't know what it's called actually. Anyway, she's doing that, and I'm like, oh great. So you studying? I'm like, yeah, I'm studying for a test. I'm writing tomorrow. I'm like, okay, that's pretty nice. That's pretty cool. Can I get your number? She's like, oh. She's like suspicious. I'm like, I love nerds. That's it. That's why I came to the library. You're a nerd. I'm a nerd. We should be nerds together. She's like, okay, I'll give you my number. She gave me my number. I texted her good night that night. I went back home and stuff. And, later on, I texted her good night. She's like, good night to you too. Next day, literally next day, I asked her to go out on a date with me. She never responds. Ah, that's how it is. That's how I just basically gave up. She never responded. One more girl. Um, like 3 months later, like after me giving up and all that crap, met a girl called Rochelle on LinkedIn. Because I was on this phase where I'm like, if you have connections, why don't you talk to them? Like on LinkedIn and stuff. You have all these connections when you never really talk to them. So I started greeting everybody on LinkedIn. Started talking to them, communicating, asking about them for a little bit, just to know my connections. So and one of the connections was a girl named Rochelle. That's actually her real name, so I shouldn't have done it, but whatever. And she gave me a WhatsApp number for some reason. Because I just asked how she's doing and what she's doing and how she managed to get like 21 distinctions, because that's in her profile. And I was like, okay, this is like a topic of interest. She was like, hard work, blah blah blah. She gave me a WhatsApp number. I took it. I was like, okay. One of those days, I had an idea of what if I ask her out. So I took her number and I texted her, "How you doing?" etc. Touches of asking her out, and she's like, "I'm great." And we talked for a little bit, and I asked her out, like, "Can we go out on a coffee sometime?" She's like, "Oh, where are you at?" I'm like, "South Beach." I'm like, "Oh, okay." Well, I'm kind of busy right now, but she's friendly too. She like sends me a Bible text every day. She's like a church girl, basically. Every single day she's sending me all these Bible quotes and all these like Bible stories, like literally the Bible story, like maybe someone I used to talk about, like Jacob, about Abraham, from the beginning, like Genesis, basically. So she's showing me all this stuff, and I'm like, oh yeah, she's a Bible girl for sure. And I already asked her to grab a coffee, so now I'm like, let me just be direct and tell her my intentions. So I asked her to be my girlfriend. I'm like, can you please be my girlfriend? She doesn't respond to that text, so I'm like, oh shit, guess she's not. But we keep texting until the end of the month. And until the next month, I'm like, fuck this. I block her. I'm like, forget about it. Honestly, never mind. So I was like, Drake, honestly, never mind. Forget it. You don't want to be my girlfriend, it's fine. That's where I'm at right now. The last girl I texted was her. Still, I've never had a girlfriend. Still, I've never broken my virginity. It's not a mission. I don't have to do it. I'm really not obligated to do any of that stuff. It's optional. So I'm good. Either way, I don't have a girlfriend. That's fine. It really is. But I just thought it'd be nice to have like something different. Not be alone for a while. Not mean to her thoughts after a while. That's where I'm at. That's all I wanted to say.